Well, hi everyone. Welcome to Sterling Heights, Michigan. We're in a suburb just northeast of Detroit, and we're at the largest shopping mall in the state of Michigan, a Taubman special, Lakeside Mall. If you've been a subscriber to the channel for a while, you may remember I did a video several months back I uploaded from a similar named mall, which was also a Taubman special, the Lake Forest Mall in Gaithersburg, Maryland. I've never had such a strong case of deja vu until I walked into this one. If you remember, I did that video at Lake Forest. It was October of 2022 when I walked through there, the day after the best concert I've ever seen, which was KMFDM. And it was really, really nice to walk through that place, despite how dead it was. Well, though the deja vu was strong, it was pleasant to see this one doing so much better. You'll see a lot of similarities between the two malls, especially with the skylights, the center court area, and, well, I'm happy to bring you guys along and show you this beautiful place.
This place is beautiful. Wow.
The mall currently hosts two anchors, Macy's and JCPenney. Now, if you were paying attention at the beginning of the video, you may have seen that I'd shown two Macy's entrances. Well, the fun fact is, the mall actually has two separate Macy's stores. One is men's and homes, etc., and the other one is the women's. So, in a way, this mall kind of has three anchors. Just two of them are the same company.
Wow.
Now, you might notice how silent it is in this mall without any music playing in the overhead. However, as we work our way towards the center of the mall, the sounds of the fountain greet you and make its presence known throughout this place, as they are very loud and very beautiful, and you'll see that. And as a matter of fact, I thought for the end of this video, I would give you all a little bit of ASMR with about 4 minutes or so of various spots of footage of the fountain. And I did that mainly because of how beautiful I thought it was. As we look at the entrance of the Macy's here, I hope you enjoy the Taubman aesthetics which flood this mall. Anyway, at this point, I'm going to get into info and history of Lakeside Mall. The mall opened up on March 2nd, 1976. It was a joint venture between A. Alfred Taubman and Homart Development. Current owner is Out of the Box Ventures. The mall is managed by JLL Spinoso Real Estate Group. The mall is 1,550,400 square feet in size, and as I had mentioned earlier, is the largest mall in the state of Michigan. The mall originally opened with 4 anchor stores, Hudson's, Sears, Crowley's, and JCPenney, with Lord & Taylor added in 1978 as a 5th anchor.
Wow.
Hope you enjoyed the little sneak peek of the fountain. Don't worry, there are several more shots of that later. Anyway, getting back into the history of the mall. In 1999, after Crowley's filed for bankruptcy, Hudson's purchased their building and moved its men clothing and home goods into it. In 1988, Rodamco acquired Home Art's interest in the center and became a 50-50 joint venture partner with Taubman. In 2000, Rodamco became 100% owner of the mall in an interest swap with Taubman involving Taubman's 12 Oaks Mall in Novi, Michigan. In 2001, Hudson stores were renamed Marshall Fields as part of a nameplate consolidation by parent Target Corp. Steve & Barry's also opened, FYE relocated in 2006 to a smaller store, and H&M opened its first Michigan location in June of 2006. In 2006, Marshall Fields was converted to Macy's, as Federated Department Stores, now Macy's Incorporated, had acquired Marshall Fields' parent May Company. Both the main and auxiliary stores at Lakeside were rebranded. A year later, plans were announced for a $3 million renovation of the mall and its periphery. Renovations included new signage and improved pedestrian access to the mall. Exterior renovations began in late 2008. A part of the lower-level Sears wing was cleared out in 2014 to make way for an MC Sports. In 2016, a Jeepers opened, relocating from Great Lakes Crossing outlets. 2017 would see the demise of MC Sports as they would close all of their locations due to bankruptcy. And also in that year, the mall was acquired by Jones Lang LaSalle due to GGP defaulting on one of its loans. Later in the year, Macy's Backstage opened in part of the main Macy's store.
Just wow.
One thing I really liked about Lakeside Mall was this enclosed entrance to Lord & Taylor. Though the store had been gone for years due to their bankruptcy, I like that the mall walkway goes through their enclosed entrance with the glass on the outside and the doorway on the other, giving you a very unique experience. The 2020s saw some changes for the mall. Aside from the COVID-19 pandemic, several stores decided to change their formats after being encroached upon to a degree by several digital retailers in recent years. On May 31, 2018, Sears announced that they would close due to their bankruptcy issues, and if you know anything about Sears these days, any department store of theirs or Kmart that you find open is a miracle. They're down to just a handful of both. In 2019, it was announced that Lord & Taylor would close as part of their bankruptcy issues as well. Lord & Taylor would end up closing on September 15th of that year. On December 18th, 2019, it was announced that the mall had been sold to Miami-based company Out of the Box Ventures for a whopping $26.5 million. In addition, it was announced that the mall's surrounding properties would be developed in an enhanced development surrounding the place. The sound of the fountain just echoing throughout the mall was one of the most peaceful experiences I had at any mall recently. With the lack of music playing around, the sound of the fountain carries through the corridors of this place. Unlike its sister, the now shuttered Lake Forest Mall, which had its fountain removed, but had some music playing throughout the entire property, I ended up finding a lot of enjoyment and peace and tranquility at Lakeside Mall, and found myself to be there for just about 3 hours. Aside from doing the video, I spent some time just kicking back, relaxing, and taking it all in with these beautiful aesthetics throughout the entire property. In the 1980s, the mall was the first in Michigan to feature an indoor tubular water slide called the Hydro Tube. The water slide covered large areas of the mall, making it highly notable. Obviously, when I'm doing this video, the water slide is long gone, sadly. Had it been here, you definitely would have seen me on that thing. I'll be honest with you guys, this was not an easy mall for me to film. Physically it was. I had no trouble walking around, taking my shots, and doing what I needed to do to put this video together, but mentally and emotionally, this took a toll on me. It was a bittersweet pill to swallow, and the flood of memories and the strong case of deja vu from the shuttered Lake Forest Mall all came coming back in. There were times I sat down and just enjoyed the sights and sounds, and there were times I sat here and shed a tear or two, not gonna lie. I say that because there were points in time where I waited for Kayla to come walking out of a store. If you know anything about this channel and been here a long time, you may know I was with a wonderful lady named Kayla for several years, who in very early 2023 had a different agenda and decided to leave. And while I do wish her nothing but the best, I do miss her dearly sometimes, and this one hurt. I really wish she could have seen this with me, especially after we got to do Lake Forest together. But time moves on. I try to move on, try to heal. And I try to look at the positives of this place. The aesthetics, though they were the same, the amount of stores and how lively this place was different. And I liked it. It's in a wonderful community. And though the mall doesn't have a bright future ahead of it, I enjoyed it. And I went here when I did because of the news that I had heard through the grapevine. And it goes back as far as 2018 when the city of Sterling Heights unveiled future plans for the mall's property. Though the mall remains open, even as a mixed-use redevelopment plans are debated and refined, they are not expected to come to fruition until 24-25. What that means is, what they want to do with the mall is close it, perhaps demolish it, redevelopment into homes and various shopping districts, centers, etc. A mixed-use property. So when I heard that that was the case, I made a beeline out here as fast as I could, knowing that this may be the only time I get to visit this mall. I hope that's not the case. I fell in love with the area so very much that I plan to come back to the Sterling Heights area very, very soon, and I'd like to bring people with me. Even if I go alone, or if I can meet one of you guys up here on my next visit, I would love to do so. Anyway, I look forward to seeing what happens with the property in the future, though I'll be sad to see the mall close and these aesthetics stripped and torn away. It's a sight for the future, with only good things to come. And until then, I was honored to come here, shed a few tears, work my butt off to walk around this place and put this video together for you guys to enjoy while I take it all in at the same time. I hope you enjoyed this video. It meant a lot to me to film this place. I only wish there was a familiar face Not gonna lie, that was tough. But everything is okay. And everything will be okay. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to give the video a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe to the channel for more content. And if you enjoy what I do, and you would like to help support me, feel free to go over to patreon.com/wallyb26 and support me on there. You can do so for as little as $1 a month. I put some exclusive on there, and I'll put this video on there as well without me blabbering on. You'll hear just the natural sights and sounds of the mall, as well as other various exclusives. With that said, guys, I'm going to take off. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me that you spent your time watching this. Anyway, take care and stay awesome. I'll see you next time. Stay awesome. Bye-bye.